Get ready. Stand by.
It felt good to say all the words that swam across your face without self-supported by interesting thought.
Hey guys, this is Mark with Hawkeye Ordnance coming at you again with another video on getting started into 3-gun. Today we're going to talk about one of the more sort of unique parts of our sport, which is the loading the shotgun off the belt using shotgun caddies like these, the baskets here, and some of the other options I have behind me. Today we are going to be loading with dummy rounds, which I'm not sure if you can see the dummy. That's me. These are just, you can get these at Unholstered.com is one spot. I'm sure there's other places to get them, but Ron was nice enough to hook me up with mine. So we'll be using nothing but these. Blowing your hand off is a real problem. Shoot yourself in the foot, blowing your head off, all going to screw up your game. All right. So a quick overview of the shot shell options we've discussed already in the Getting Started Guns and Gear video. These are your baskets, your shot shell caddies. This one's by California Custom. Good inexpensive way to get started. You can load these strong or weekend. And then the step up from those is the AP Custom. This is the 4x4, so it's 8 shells. And these are the classics right here on my belt. It gives you 4. And then we've got the Taccom. There's several other companies that make these. These are the DUALOADS. And they're QUALOADS. Now as I mentioned in the last video, I'm horrible at doing this one, so I am going to try it today on camera, which we'll see how it goes. Alright, so first things first, we need a shotgun. And this is, again, Sol loaned this to us. Mine's in the shop. If you want a little more on a review on the Jerry Mikulik 930, watch the Getting Started in 3-Gun Guns and Gear video. But this is an excellent gun and certainly good for the money. And this one is completely unmodified. Nothing has been changed. This is right out of the box. Lifter has not been welded. There is some factory beveling done here, which is a nice start. And we'll go from there. So the first demonstration we're going to do is loading strong hand off the belt out of the Shotshell Caddies. So that looks something like this. So your goal here should be something in the neighborhood of a round per second. We're going to go ahead and run that again from the other side, and we'll fly in some video off the GoPro as well. Just try to give you the best look at what we're doing here. Again, I'm no expert, guys, but these are the basics anyway. So bringing the gun off the shoulder, and it's kind of like counting money into your hand. And then back on target. So that's one option. Let me reset my belt and we will do the same thing, but weekend. Okay guys, so one thing I failed to mention in the first bit is when we're loading strong hand, our shells are running this way. And that way when we pull them, they're ready to go straight into the gun. When we load weak hand, the shells will run this direction for the same purpose. So just finish loading up my belt here. Okay, so now we're doing the same thing but with the weak hand. So in this case we're going to drop this hand and feed shells into the gun. So that looks something like this. Clearly I'm not as good at this one as the other. And then you're back on target. And we can try that again from the other side. Generally I load strong hand, and it's not that it's, I could have practiced up the other one, but I guess one thing I felt is that, especially early on, and I'm a pretty new shooter still, stability, and I am just stronger on my strong hand, I mean that's the term, but that has to do with the fact that you're moving along, and when you're down here like this in your gun, I can keep an eye on targets. my hand is, pumping shells right into where my other hand is. It's a very natural action. And it is not the fastest. In fact, it's arguable that most of these options here off the belt for the Shotshell Carriers or the Shotshell Caddies are going to become obsolete to some extent, with some exceptions. So this is the we can reload from the other side. Okay, so we've just gone over the two options off the caddies, and I'm going to retool my belt for the dual loads. Alright guys, now we're set up for the dual loads, and this is an excellent new method that I've just gotten started with and I really like. It has some pluses and minuses. The definite upside is when you nail this, it is faster. That's all there is to it. The downside is going prone with these is kind of a pain. These are not as well fixed as they are in the Shotshell Caddies, and also they take up a lot of real estate. So in a regular 3-gun match, having 2 loads here is it's not a big deal, but if you do a larger shotgun match, I mean, pretty soon you're grabbing ass in order to get a shell. So this is what this one looks like. So we're going to lock it in with our head and bring the shells in and put them down into the gun. Like so. Let's do one more set of loads on this side. That wasn't as smooth as it could be. Go up with the gun. And back on target. So you can see it's very quick. The thing I like about this is if you have to bail out of a load for some reason, you drop a shell or something like that, you're not giving up 4. You're only giving up 2. And maybe I'm not very smart, but I have a tough time keeping track of the shells in my shotgun as it is, and having getting 3 in there or 1 in there or something like that can really be a pain in the ass for my head. So that's the dual loads. Let me get set up for the QUALOADS and we'll see how bad I can butcher that. Nervous now. I'm about to do something I really, really suck at on camera and post it out on the World Wide Web. Alright, let's see how this goes. So, now we're talking about the QUALOADS. This is where a lot of guys are going. It's definitely a fast option that I have yet to master. So, I'm going to show you, to the best of my knowledge, how to do it. With these, I actually start up at the top first because I need to get my whole hand around here. The idea is to pull all 4 shells out together, then get my thumb up over the top, same thing with the loading like the dual loads, and then work in the 4 shells. So, yeah, here we go. Maybe I'll get lucky. Woo! Not pretty, but all 8 went in the tube. Alright, let's try that again. So the cool thing about this loading system is the way that this is designed, it staggers the shells to make it easier to get the right pattern of overlap coming out of the carrier. So, okay, here we go. I'm pressing my luck here, I know that. Alright. Go back up on the shoulder. Whoop, there it is. There it is. 2. And now I've got 7. Alright. So that about covers all the basic options for reloading your shotgun in a 3-gun competition. Look, come out with what you got, even if that means reloading out of your front right pocket. I don't think you'll find a cooler group of guys playing a better game, so we encourage you to just come out and play, ask questions, and find out what's going to work for you. If there's anything I can do as a rookie, I'd be happy to chat with you. You can find me on our Facebook page, Hawkeye Ordnance, or at our website, HawkeyeOrdnance.com. All the gear you saw here today will be annotated in the About section, and we wish you the best. Go have some fun, play some games, and have fun.